A sidebar almost to the biggest conflict, which is the ups and downs of your relationship with Kanye West at the end of the day?
I think that that's where all of this kind of stems from. It's all kind of rooted in that situation. Yes, you know, I think that he definitely recruited a guy with a similar dislike for me, no matter what he says in interviews. You know, I know that he can tell whoever, you know, I got love for him and whatever, but it's not love. You know, it's there's something there that bothers him deeply, and yeah, I can't fix it for him. So it just is what it is. I can never, ever turn my back on the things that I've said about him in a positive light, and I still feel all those same things.
You picked him up earlier in this conversation.
Yeah, he's still my, you know, obviously with the exception of Lil Wayne, just because Lil Wayne will always just forever be like something else other than one of my favorite artists. But you know, and if I look at Hove as like the guy who truly probably shaped majority of my thinking, skill set, all those things, I would say that Kanye West would be my favorite artist, you know, all around, you know, and that's just facts. I mean, I have no problem saying that. It's not like you know, I'm always willing, like I said, I'm always willing to give the love and the credit. But yeah, things have just changed. I'm not just some kid that's a fan anymore, and now we have personal situations. And like I said, a lot of his issues with me, I can't fix them for him.
But would you be open to communication?
No, not really, because it's not on my end. I have no problem with any of these guys. I don't even know these guys like that. I have no problem with these guys.
One last thing though, with Sicko Mode as a song, it seemed like in December he went on a Twitter rant and he started to feel like those lines were directed at him.
Of course, though. Of course. I'm not, like, I can't lie to you. Of course they were. But it's also, you know, like I said, this is a sport at the end of the day, and you know from a very early point, I've never shied away from defending myself. And I'm also sometimes eager to engage if I feel that you want to be slick or be offensive behind the scenes. I might choose to address it in music. And you know, that was how I ended myself up in the Pusha situation, which, you know, some of my favorite fighters in the world, you know, take a guy like Nate Diaz. You look at his record, it might not look like the craziest record, but you know, he's still one of my favorite fighters. He's still a dog, and that's just the sport of fighting. You know, somebody's gonna catch you at some point. You know, unless you're Floyd, pretty much. You know, but for the rest of us, you know, you're gonna get you know, rocked one time by something you didn't expect. So that's just kind of how I chalk that situation up. And again, you know, learn from it, channel it into something else. And right now, I'm in a space where, I mean, those guys don't come outside. I don't see those guys anywhere. So like, it's not the same as when I was beefing with Chris or those guys, they hide in God knows where and they don't come outside unless it's like an event with like security and shit like that. So I you know, for me, I'm at a great place in my life where it's just like, you know, my life is about peace. My life is about drinking espressos and wine. I'm trying to make this album. I'm enjoying being a father. I'm enjoying my house. And my mind isn't plagued by beef, though.
Do you think Sicko Mode was your final thing on it, in a sense? Like in terms of your final statement about him or the camp and everybody in general? Because that record went #1 like last year, and it seems like this year you're in a whole different zone. And like,
yeah, I mean, I guess. I don't know. I mean, you know, he's, God bless him on his new journey, but he's making like, I don't even know if he's ever gonna make like secular music again or not. I don't know which one is non-secular, secular. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, if he turns up on me again, I'll turn up on him again, I guess. Like that's just what it is. I'm always down. And yeah, it just is what it is, I guess. It's not something I really like, I'm looking forward to or like thinking about too much, but I'm also like, I'm not just gonna sit by while somebody's, you know, just talking loose about me or whatever I have going on. So yeah, I guess it is what it is. I mean, it never fails.
Right.
Something will come one day. But knock on wood, I pray that I stay in this place of peace because I'm enjoying it more than a lot of the past years that have been, like I said, plagued by confrontation and just, you know, it's dark clouds, man. It's negativity, and like, I
went from never hear a reply from it to everybody.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Free smoke.
But you like the sparring though, you know, because like you
course,
say you take shots with the GOAT. You talk about the shots that you sent with Jay-Z. Like, why has that relation remained intact? Why has it never gone left?
I think that we have. I think Jay has a lot of respect for me, and he's aware of the massive amount of respect that I have for him at the end of the day. And I think we both enjoy we both enjoyed our moments of, you know, him, you know, checking the young boy and me trying to be like, nah, I'm here, you know, like.
Any lines that stick out to you? You'd be like, oh, I know what you were talking about.
Yeah, of course. I mean, yeah, there's plenty. You know, and that bar from that song is a real thing. You know, we met up and really spoke about all our jabs and fallouts and you know what prompted some of those things, and you know, but.
Which song is that, you said? Which one?
No,
We're talking about
Survival.
talking about the bars that we
Survival.
send in.
Survival,
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it was great. It was a really important moment for us, and I think from that point on, we haven't really engaged again in anything, and I don't think I'd want to at this point, because with everything that's going on, you know, we're losing so many people, and I do think it's really important that we, you know, as wrapped up as you can get in this competitive side of things, I do think it's important that when you have that much respect for somebody, or somebody has that much of a fingerprint on who you are as a person, it's just important to start showing it. So I also had to man up and just realize, like, yo, this is Hov, and like, you know, I gotta, like, you know, while I'm here, while he's here, while all these other people are here watching, I gotta at least, you know, pay my respects. So
How did Talk Up come about? You ended up putting